Hey guys. It's the 28th, right? So it's 2 days before my birthday. It's been an interesting week. It's been obviously really good, have a good life. Uh, there was some very interesting kind of challenges because there's I don't know, just with my living situation, it's been okay. It's actually been really good. Um I think it's important to live with people you can trust, and like when you don't, I realize for me, like I'm at a point now where like if I don't feel like so I can trust someone or anything like that, I feel I have a really hard time letting that person into my personal space. I have like just a really hard time like not bleeding into my sovereignty and things like that. So I think that's something that I'm learning to do, and I think that's going to come as a result of sort of focusing and moving ahead, because I think the reality is that I'm pretty lonely right now, but um, I think it's better to be lonely and with myself than to connect with the wrong people. And I don't mean to judge, and obviously we like everyone is being of love eternity, yada yada, but like ultimately at the end of the day there are some people who are just more productive, helpful, and generally useful and positive than others, right? And that's the reality. And the people you spend your time with and who influence your everyday today, that's one of the most powerful determinants of how you're going to do in your life. And when you don't have, it's not even like, if you in order to be successful, we need so much working for us in that department, that if you have anything working against you, like beyond just being neutral, like if you have no one, that's already pretty hard. But then if you have people working against you, then I mean, it's really tough. And at this point, in terms of like my proximity, all the like really really strong positive relationships I have are like really far away, which is tough because I'm really missing like personal proximity to like powerful cool people. Not that the people I have near me aren't like interesting and fun or whatever, but straight up, I just don't necessarily feel they're very powerful, and certainly not uplifting. Just a lot of negativity, a lot of complaining, and it's really tough. And I was talking to my brother today, and he called me on some victim consciousness stuff, and I noticed that I was feeling pretty victimized in this sense. And I think something I have to admit to myself is that my relationship life structure isn't as stable as I wish it was. And that's been pretty hard to admit, because I think relationships are like one of those things where, for me, admitting that I have that gap or that hole kind of seems like a weakness, and like it invalidates my value, being like, yeah, nobody likes me enough to be around me. And now it's not even like that anymore. I'm just realizing that more and more, like, I don't want to be with people who I don't feel like appreciate me, and I don't even want to spend time or like energy or focus or anything with that. And it's not even like tolerate me or spend time with me, but it's like, but it's who does not appreciate me. I need appreciation, and unless I'm getting pure and utter appreciation, I don't want to deal with it, because it's how I feel about all the people in my life. Like my really good friends, I don't tolerate any of my friends. I don't put up with or complain about. I don't have a bad thing to say about any of my friends, right? They're all amazing, great people, and I feel blessed to have them in my life. And I sincerely feel that in my heart. Like they're not perfect, of course, right? Like some of them can be kind of pedantic, da 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 da, but that's like 2% of my. That's like 2%, if that, of my commentary on them. I generally just really have really good friends, and I think those are the type of friendships I've had, and those are the type of relationships I want to continue to foster. And I'm realizing those type of relationships, there are some people that idea and capacity is not even developed within them, right? And so to try and develop that or teach them that, I'm just way past trying to teach anybody. Like I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I'm just trying to live my life and be happy doing it. I'm tired of, like, I'm not anybody's hero. Um, and that's something that's really like a huge theme for me, because I mean, I was just watching Captain America, and I love the idea of like saving people and helping that. But I do realize if you can't do that with your allies, and the people you're saving are not your friends. Like I mean, you save your friends, of course, but your friends and partners and people who have your back are people who are powerful, competent, and just as capable as you are, or more so, and they complement you. They're not people who are dragging you down, constantly needing saving and depressed. Like, they're not burdens, right? And I've been a burden. I know what it feels like to be a burden, right? Um, and when I was, honestly, a lot of people didn't want to have anything to do with me. I don't feel like I'm a burden now. I feel like I add a lot of value, and I still feel like there aren't a lot of people who want much to do with me, right? I mean, I think they're out there. I just don't know where they are. Um, so I think I'm sort of just going on a search for that. And you'll see it in the next few days. I'm starting a project called Operation Flying Eagle. It comes from this saying that I got from my mission that eagles meet in the air. And it was something I always thought about when, you know, you're trying to be everything you can and really express what you are. In order to meet people who you can kind of bond with, you have to be doing that. You have to be expressing who you are. And I think that expression is becoming clearer and clearer in my mind. And there'll be a few more videos where I'll go into more detail about my life visioning process, because I went and I did that and it was really extraordinary. So yeah, just be doing that. And you know, I'm doing this YouTube video, I'll be honest, like there will be like 2 people who watch this. I think it's more just for like my posterity and myself, and you know, anyone who's actually interested, which would be like 3 people. But you know, I'm actually really okay with that. It's more just, I don't know, it would be nice to have someone close by who I could talk to and just be myself with, and not have to constantly argue, or I don't know, just drama, man. Drama. I'm super done with drama. Right? I want to have fun and enjoy my life, and a lot of the cool people are leaving. Like, there was 3 people in particular who I liked in the house, and all 3 of them are leaving, and like, well, one already left, and the other 2 are leaving in 3 days, and then the rest, there's one person he's okay. The others, though, are straight up, I'm not super excited, but I guess it'll keep me out of the house. And so hopefully it'll work out. Anyway, that's my video for the day, and let's do it tomorrow. More on Project Flying Eagle. Peace.